Namaste programs, welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator, and the Rove through the Czech route bush trip concludes today. Yes, finally another bush trip in the book today. But first we have to fly the final leg from Částkovice to Ruzine Airport in Prague. Let's go. Programs, let's get this final leg 10 of the Czechia bush trip done. To begin, we need to take off. Step 1. Step 2, 299. Jesus, what's going on with this plane right now? Come on, plane. Come on, let's go. Stop your engine. 299 for 328. Pachov. After launching from Částkovice airfield, set a heading to the northwest. Land along this flight corridor lies at the juncture of Bohemia and Moravia. Gain a visual on the town of Pakov, maybe? Pasov? Hasn't got any, things on it. In the distance, Pakov and many of the towns of this region was heavily influenced by the 30 Years' War, spanning from 1618 to 1648 in Central Europe. Upwards of 8 million estimated people died in this conflict that was based on the Reformation within the Holy Roman Empire. Certain areas in what is modern-day Czechia experienced population losses of 50% or more, including Pakov. Here we are, programs. A good old Pachov, not sure how it's said, who unfortunately lost half their people 400 years ago. Let's hope they've recovered by now. Looks like they might have. Quite large, got its own little racing track, football field, whatever that is, stadium maybe. It hasn't seems. Oh, another stadium over on the right there. Wow, multiple stadiums in Pakov. 339 for 739. Vlasim. Just course to the northwest and fly over. You've got to fly over it. If you fly over it, it won't work. You've got to fly over pastoral scenes of hedgerows, fields, and swaths of forest. Gain a visual on the Bohemian town of Vlasim. And here we have it, the enigmatic, elusive, we may even say coquettish Vlasim, town of Bohemia, here in Czechia. Weird little layout amongst the trees. I think that's probably just some algorithm making bigger buildings than what they actually are. Either that or there's a row of warehouses or factories there, perhaps. Little bit of a built-up area there as well. Another football stadium or whatever with running tracks. Seems very common in Europe. They all look the same. Again, I wonder if that's algorithmic. We now want 295 for 454. Well, I never. Benešov, perhaps. There is the little mark above the S. Vlasim turn onto a northwest course and follow the general trend of the winding rail line, remaining primarily to its north to reach the town of Benešov, located on the Benešov uplands, part of the central Bohemian region. Here it is, programs, Benešov, where the algorithm appears to have turned half the town into a car park or something. I'm looking at the Google pictures and I guess there is a lot of roads and stuff down there. It doesn't look like whatever the algorithm has done there on the left. I wonder if it was something that was redacted. Maybe it's a military base or something and it was grayed out or blurred out and the algorithm is doing that. The madness. The utter madness, I tell ya. Anyway, big town. Big town, even if half of it is some kind of grey shed now. And we're waiting on the purple arrow to be happy that we're above it. Which it isn't doing. There we go. Thank you, purple arrow. We appreciate your work. 284 for 5 minutes 8 seconds. A Slapy reservoir? Slapy? S-L-A-P-Y. Remain on course and gain a visual on a group of small ponds near the village of Krušťany. Fly over Krušťany and continue on course, flying over the southern of a group of 2 ponds and gain a visual on the northern end of Slapy Reservoir. Reservoir was created in 1955 by the damming of the Vltava River near the village. Now we're talking about villages. Not a village, it's a village. Near the village of Slapy. Fly over the northern end of the reservoir, then turn onto a north-northwest course. The reservoir was established for flood control, municipal and agricultural water supply, and hydroelectricity generation. Due to its proximity to Prague, it is also a popular recreation destination. Well, I think that's Slapy over on the left there, and in fact we're flying over the river before it's been dammed. I think it gets a bit bigger well off to the left. So we're not really above the reservoir. We have been led astray by the purple arrow. But we will continue to follow it regardless. 347 for 611. Prague. Fly along the Vltava River corridor, remaining to the river's east, to Prague, the capital and largest city in Czechia. God, you can see it already. Prague is one of the world's most renowned cities, influenced by a wide range of cultures through the centuries and having survived the travails of internal upheaval and world wars. The cultural mix of Prague is one of history's most distinctive. The diversity here is reflected in its architecture and includes exceptional examples of Gothic, Baroque and Renaissance structures. From the air, aviators can explore myriad parks, cathedrals and all forms of architecture, both modern and centuries old. Wow, look at this place. An absolute monster of a city. And in fact, probably up there, top 1 or 2 places I'd like to visit in real life. Prague has an excellent reputation. Here it is. We get to visit it virtually. Keep having a bit of a look around. Alright, Purple Arrow, I saw you change and I can see the airport out there. 302 for 334. Ruzyň, turn to the northwest over the city of Prague and land at Václav Havel, bringing this exploration of Czechia to a close. And here it is. We've made it. The end of the Czechia bush trip. I don't even know what the next one is. I think there's another Eastern Europe one at least. What have we done? This is the 3rd one? 2nd one. We did the Carpathian Mountains. And now we've done the Czechia one. And the Carpathian Mountains was basically Slovakia. Or Slovenia. Or one of the Slows. Did we do another one? I think we did, because we went down through Croatia. That's right, the Adriatic one. So we've done 3. I think there might have only been 3. So tomorrow might be the actual newest ones in Norway and all of that. Again, I think we've already had bush trips in that area. We've already had bush trips in this area too, to be fair. They're running out of places apparently on the world to look at. What's going on? It's a big place, the world. Oh, look, this is a condemned runway as well. Ah, please, I hope it registers. Where else would there be? Like last time there was a grass runway that was actually where we were supposed to land. I guess there's a cross runway there as well. Or am I just landing too early? I don't know what the X's mean really in terms of the game. In real life I suppose they're it's a condemned runway for some reason. We'll see. Let's hope it registers. It should. As long as, you know, the airport's the right name and everything. Plus, yay! We did it. That was leg 10, the final leg of the Czechia bush trip. I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you for watching. Thank you for existing. Au revoir, goodbye.